You are entering another internet, an internet not only of bullying and meanness, but of wrath. Submitted for your approval, the movie.
Blessed Jesse. Blessed Jesse.
Alright, here we are, back with the real Mr. Burgers, Jesse Nicholas Radin. That's me. I don't know why people are retarded and that they think I'm not Mr. Burgers or something. Like, people actually believe that Jesse PS is the real Mr. Burgers, despite the fact that he has no proof of that. I have shown so many videos of mine with timestamps on them that prove they're from like 5-6 years ago, and now all these people are claiming that Jesse PS has been doing this since 2006. That's bullshit. He hasn't. One of the people, of course, is Operative, who's my stalker and the leader in this retarded brigade. I mean, I'm experienced being brigaded. This brigade is retarded. I also like to thank my defenders. I have a few defenders, which is surprising, but it's nice to have them. And now apparently there's a new account named Doug Burger.
Okay, listen, I got to clear a few things up here, apparently. I don't really know what this guy is talking about. This is Doug Burger here. We talked about him before. He's been stealing my bit. You guys know this about me, but years and years and years ago, I started off my YouTube career as a YouTuber by the name of Mr. Burgers. A lot of people are a big fan of my my burger account. I would do burger reviews, okay? And it's not really that big a deal. Like, I don't want to make this a huge thing, but I started this burger review thing a long, long time ago, and I really thought that it was a fun thing, and then I started doing Pod Awful, and it went away. Anyway, you know the story. This guy, Doug Burger, he's an autistic guy. He started using the name Mr. Burgers because he has Asperger's or something. He got called Asperger's in school. I don't know. I'm trying to figure it all out. I'm trying to figure out why did he decide to now claim that he's the original Mr. Burger. So I'm doing sort of a deep dive on Doug. I'm trying to figure out how does his mind work? What goes into his thought processes here? A weird thing actually happened to me. Let me hang on just a second. Let me pause this for a second and let me show you something that happened to me recently. It was really kind of terrifying, actually. I got horrifically sick. And I haven't been able to do my show ever since. In fact, I can prove it. Here's my puke bucket. This is my actual puke bucket from when I got sick. Let me zoom in on that. Yeah, there you go. Here's my puke bucket. And unfortunately, I haven't been able to do a show for a long time. And an interesting thing came to mind. I realized one of the last things I ate before I got stupidly sick was actually a burger. I did another Mr. Burger's review. And I didn't think anything of it at first, but somebody put a little bug in my ear and said, Jesse, you don't think that Doug guy could have had anything to do with this, do you? And obviously that seems retarded. That seems like a crazy idea. So I said, no, of course not. No, that doesn't make any sense at all. Problem is, I do know for a fact that this guy, Doug, has been working with a terrible witch that we call Two-Face. And I'm starting to put two and two together here. I go, okay, hang on a second. He was working with this Supreme Leader Snoke-looking woman, Two-Face, and we know that her face is melting. And we know that she knows Candyman, and his face is melting. And we now know that Doug, his face is now melting too. It's the craziest thing. Everything this woman touches, their faces melt off of their heads. I mean, look again at this video here with Doug Berger in it. Look at his eyes. Look at everything that's going on there. It turns out he got a severe form of Bell's palsy, which is something you don't want. You never want Bell's palsy while being a guy on the internet. And the reason he didn't record videos for a while is because he had gotten sick and his face was melting off. Now, I'm looking at my face, and I'm going, uh-oh, can't be good for me. Uh-oh. Let's take a look at this one more time here.
All right, here we are, back with the real Mr. Burgers, Jesse Nicholas Radin. That's me.
Right, the real one, Jesse. And again, he even copied my real name, Jesse. It's crazy.
I don't know why people are retarded and that they think I'm not Mr. Burgers or something. Like, people actually believe that Jesse PS is the real Mr. Burgers, despite the fact that he has no proof of that. I have shown so many videos of mine with timestamps on them that prove they're from like 5-6 years ago, and now all these people are claiming that Jesse PS has been doing this since 2006.
Okay, so if you're noticing what I'm noticing, his face ain't working right. One side of it, just like Two Faces, is now melting off. And so I start looking in the mirror the other day. I've been vomiting. I've been horrifically sick. I feel like I've been cursed by some sort of gypsy woman. And I look in the mirror, and all of a sudden, one half of my face just kind of started sliding right off of my head. I think Mr. Burgers had something to do with this. I think he asked Two-Face to use her evil powers against me. So now I'm doing this deep dive on this fake Mr. Burgers, and I'm starting to wonder, what is his deal? Like, what is the story? It turns out the fake Mr. Burgers is already a known internet goon. Big time goon. Ooh, big time goon. We've uncovered a lot of stuff on this guy. A lot of stuff. A treasure trove, really. It's honestly horrifically embarrassing. And we're going to go over all of that tonight. In fact, we're going to go over so much of it that this is going to be a 2-part episode. We're going to do the first half of this episode free for everybody to watch. And then the second half, we're going to explore something. He mentioned something in this video. Let me play the video one more time.
He hasn't. One of the people, of course, is Operative, who's my stalker. And
Operative, who is my stalker? Who is this Operative guy? Well, I found him. I found this Operative guy. Is he really a stalker? What is the story behind Doug Berger? I know everything. I know about his arrests. I know about the crazy manic posts he's made, the threats he's made, everything, down to the most petty, most embarrassing, most drop. I mean, beautiful, beautiful stuff. So we're going to go over that in the first half of the show. We're even going to try to call Mr. Burgers live on the show. In the second half of the Pizza Fund, we will speak to Operative, a man who it turns out knows the fake Mr. Burgers in real life, knows everything about him. Anything we could want to know, we're going to get from this Operative guy. It's a fascinating world. On top of everything else, by the way, Mr. Burgers is finally, fake Mr. Burgers, is finally admitting that he is not the real deal. On top of everything else, he has actually started a new YouTube channel to show his crimes. We're going to go over all of it tonight. Stay tuned. Enjoy the free version. If you want to see the full thing, if you want to see the second half of this, join the Pizza Fund over at podawful.pizza. Until then, let's go bully the internet. This is Pod Awful.
Pod Awful TV.
Oh, your mother's doing it right. Pod Awful sucks, you faggot. Puss boy. You scam artist, douchebag. You're the worst, motherfucker.
Give up.
You fucking little piece of shit.
You're crazy. You're sick of your head.
Fucking dweeb. Faggot, jackass. Pod Awful sucks. You know what? You're not funny. I want to really kick your ass.
You're human trash.
My mom doesn't like it when I mention Pod Awful anymore.
All right, what's up, guys? Hi, welcome. I'm still not feeling too well. I got to be honest. I still think that I'm under the effects of that witch's spell. As you can see, I've redone the studio here to some degree. We've got some new equipment and stuff going on, and things are not working quite up to snuff. I was literally still rebuilding things up to the last minute here, but I can't keep not doing shows for you guys. So welcome. I appreciate you coming out. I just saw that the chat room wasn't right on screen here. I've got this test chat up. I have to fix it. I have to fix it. Do you mind? Do you guys mind if I fix? Let me watch this. Check this out. Okay, I'm going to fix the chat right now on screen, hopefully. We'll see if this works. And if not, whatever, no big deal. But I got to try, you know? It would be stupid not to try. So let me get this one off of here. Let's get rid of you. All right, that seems fine. Let's bring you all the way over here. Okay. We'll bring it like that. And guys, this is a live show. All right. Give me a break. I've been I was told, just do a show anyway, Jesse. Just do a show anyway. We got to have you back. We can't keep going on without you, is what they said to me. And I said to him, I'm trying to be entertaining on these shows. Are you sure you really want this? Are you sure this is what you're looking for? And they told me, yes, Jesse, yes, we have to have you back. So you asked for this shit. I don't know, man. Okay? I don't know, man. Okay, now watch this. This is a new little trick of the new studio. You ready? Here we go. All right, there you go. And look, the lights changed in the meantime. The lights are now broken behind me. Very cool. All right, I love the new setup. Don't you guys love the new setup of the studio? Infinity Desk. This is Infinity Desk. Can you even read the chat on screen? Oh my God, that's not even the right camera. What am I even doing? There we go. Can you even read it? It's too small, isn't it? I got to replace this screen. This screen, no good. I don't know what I'm going to do. I got to figure something out. This isn't working. I'm not up to par here tonight, okay? It's going to be fine. You asked for this. Please tell me everything is okay in the chat. Let me know in the chat room that everything is okay. I need to know. All right, Mersh can't even afford one screen of his own. No, he's got 3 screens, guys. He's got 3 screens, so he's pretty good. Wait for it. Jesse sends in the SSNs in bulk every month. I don't know what that is. I joined Pizza Fund, and the FBI still doesn't kick down my door. What the hell? They will eventually. You got to wait for the next episode to come out. You got to wait for the second half of tonight's show. I don't like seeing your legs. Me neither, man. I don't like it either. Got to be honest, not a fan. I don't want you looking here, okay? I tried to put it so that the computer would cover my legs here. Can you guys just not even look at this? That is embarrassing. Look, there you go. There you go. Perfect. Nailed it. All right. Killing it so far, guys. Completely killing it. What else do they say in the chat room? Everything is okay. Safety and peace. Thank you. Thank you so much. 240p? Are we in 240p tonight? Is that that wouldn't even shock me. To be honest, that would not shock me. Looks sickies. I don't know what that means. 3 screens, but no car. Oh, yeah, Mersh. Mersh has 3 screens, no car. Those glasses. These are my original Mr. Burger's glasses. I had these glasses, not the first episode of Mr. Burger's I ever did, but these are old glasses from back in the day. At least Jesse shows legs, unlike Millhip. Well, Millhip ain't gonna show you her legs. I mean, Millhip, this is an inside baseball episode. I hope this is nobody's first fucking episode of Pod Awful. God damn, you're not gonna understand anything that's been said so far. The lore is too fucking deep now. But yeah, you're right. Millhip can't show this sweet, sweet leg because she's got cankles all the way up to her crotch. It's horrifying. No car in Florida is awesome. Unabomber police sketch glasses looking good. I've got the attachable sunglasses. They've got the little detachable sunglasses. I can see your Jenkum stash. You cannot. Don't even. Guys, come on. This is my first episode of Pod Awful. Hello, says Lila, who I've talked to many times. Okay. You know what? We shouldn't have done this. It's too early in the show's run to be doing. This is basically my first episode I've ever done. I'm new to this, guys. So can you give me just a break? Can you just give me a break tonight? Oh, you know what? The other thing I'm noticing is. Hang on a second. I gotta grab a knife. No. The other thing I'm noticing right now is. So I've got another. You can't see this TV. This TV's way off screen. I got TVs you can't even see. I have new TVs, okay? This is crazy, but this is where your Pizza Fund money goes. So this is a brand new television. This is a 4K television. It actually does look great on screen here compared to the old one. The problem is I'm using the old one now as a monitor so that I can see. So I'm supposed to not have to look behind me here. Okay, the idea was I would have this one on screen for you guys to see, and then I'd have the old one over there for me to see what's going on behind me there. And I borrowed the batteries out of the old one's remote, so I'm going to have to switch out these batteries. This is your show. This is what you asked for. Again, do not blame me for anything going on tonight. This is not my fault. This is your fault. I guess I could have just done another Sick Boy stream. Sick boys. So I've got this one over here, but what I'm realizing is the picture on it, I can't fucking see anything. Like it's wider. The image is wider than the screen is showing. So now I'm gonna have to go over here into the menu, and I'm gonna have to go to advanced, and let's see if dot by dot. Well, I don't think I want that. Normal, full. These are my only options, huh? These are my own. So I would have to underscan it and make this too small to be able to see it switched out over there. Man, what a fucking nightmare this is. I should have tested this ahead of time for sure. What the fuck does dot by dot mean? I don't even know what that means, man. Ugh, god damn. I hate doing anything. This is why it's not worth it. I should just Revenge of the Sissit and not ever bothered trying with anything. That is the smarter move. That is what I learned from that week of live shows I did. F it, do it live. That's why I have to do it live. I gotta. When else am I going to figure this stuff out? Here's the problem I've got going on. The problem I've got going on right now is I've left the menu up and now I can't see anything. Okay, goodbye menu. Goodbye. There we go. All right. You couldn't see that, but I could. So here's a problem. Now, on the screen you can see right there, if I go down here, you can see the loading bar, the progress bar here of the video. I can't see that over here, which is, I need that. I need that to jump around on the video. So the only way I'm going to be able to do that is to underscan, which is going to be a horrible thing to do. Dot by dot allows you to send a video signal that displays the actual size of an item on the screen. Well, it didn't work. That didn't happen. So try again, I guess, on those guesses. Oh, okay. All right. Well, there we go. Watch this. Now, here's what I'm going to have to do. I'm going to have to underscan it to this point to be able to see it. Look how much smaller that is back there. That's real small, isn't it? Oh my God. What a nightmare. All right. Anybody got any? For tonight, we're going to do it just so I can keep moving along. But if you've got any tips or tricks, okay, let me know. Let me know your tips and tricks for this, because this is not going to work for me. Hashtag shop talk. What did you buy yourself for Christmas? I didn't buy myself anything for Christmas. This is for the show. Puking on camera might be good. I might have to puke on camera. This always happens to the real Mr. Burgers. These words mean nothing to me. I don't understand. Boomer. Okay. All right, well, let's go. See, if I hadn't said any of this, you'd never even know. You wouldn't know that isn't good. This isn't good, okay? I got a much larger television. I should use all of the screen. I'm not right now. That's all you need to know. If you don't understand that, I can't help you. What am I supposed to do for you if you can't understand something as simple as that? At that point, it might be you. Okay, so let's get into it. Let me play a little bit more of this video. I'm going to skip some of this. Some of this middle stuff is just junk. But let's see what else he says. And again, pay careful attention to the fact that Mr. Burger's face is falling apart.
Creepy. Especially since the video is a little embarrassing. I kind of wish I never made it. But yeah, I'm not Doug Burger. It's probably operative or one of the other Jesse PS surrogates. That really
Ridiculous.
I'm going to be adding some more information to this video and uploading it soon. You guys are either retarded or trolls. I'm curious if you're really this retarded. Are you either unwilling or incapable of admitting that I'm real Mr. Burgers? I'm a little concerned for your sanity there, guys.
Okay, and then look at this.
Here is my video from 2013. You can see the date is 2013. That means it's from 2013. Jesse PS has not done anything until 2019.
Wrong. Okay, so now he's trying to prove that he had a video first. You know what's the crazy thing here? This is a screenshot he's showing you. This right here is a screenshot. Okay? He's not showing you his computer screen or anything. This is a screenshot, and I find that very interesting because that's something that you can easily manipulate. You can easily Photoshop that, but he's trying to prove that he's the original Mr. Burgers, claiming I don't have anything from 2012, 2013. Well, I've got a bombshell video I'm going to release tonight to prove that I have been around since before even 2012, 2013, but that I at very least had videos back then. At the very least, I can prove that. Okay? I've got I have it still on my computer here, this information. I will be showing you that video in just a bit. All right, let's get rid of this one for now. Let's go to, Jesus Christ. Now I can't fucking see anything over there. This is the worst. This is not working out whatsoever. What a nightmare. I'm so sorry. These look photoshopped. That file could be anything. It's pretty simple to edit dates on files. That's my point. If it's a screenshot like that, he's not even shooting the computer. Like, how fucking easy is it to edit that? It's so easy. So let's go to the first crazy part of all this business. By the way, I released a new Mr. Burgers video. In case you haven't seen this, or if you've never seen me do a Mr. Burgers review before, I'll show you the one that actually made me sick. It was an unfortunate night for me. My father actually passed away on this evening. Anyway, just take a look at this. And I probably could have used the time off from the show anyway, just for that reason alone. Take a look.
Hello everybody. Mr. Burgers here. I've gone to Sonic. Sonic is interesting because it's a drive-through, and you can also drive up, and they have what they call car hops. And they certainly don't hop. Anyway, I got a toaster, which is a burger that has bacon and a burger and cheese and barbecue sauce. And it comes on pieces of toast instead of a bun. My father just passed away. And this was his favorite sandwich. Okay, let's dig in.
I'm crying for the audio people. This is hard for me to relive right now, actually.
I'd give it a 9 out of 10.
Wow. Okay, what a beautiful video and a beautiful tribute to my father. That Sonic Burger, the toaster, was his favorite burger, but unfortunately it's the same burger that the fake Mr. Burgers used to poison me. And that's why I have been gone for so long. In the meantime, while I was gone, Doug Burger, under his real name, Doug Burger, started releasing videos. Brand new YouTube account here. This is incredible. Let's take a look at this. Actually, first of all, let me show you this. If you look on the account here, it says, Jesus Christ, this is so tiny. All right, I'm going to have to change some resolutions here. This is my New Year's resolution is to figure all this shit out. Okay, if you look here, this is a brand new account by Doug Burger. There's a photo of him right there. And the title of this one is very interesting. It says, Fake Mr. Burger's Burger Reviews, Season 1, Episode 1, Godfather's Lounge. My name is Doug Ass Burger, which he called, I mean, again, that was his nickname. He called himself that, a.k.a. Fake Mr. Burgers. This is an actual burger review of mine from 2016 or so, 13 years after Jesse P.S. created the real and authentic Mr. Burgers. I'm no Jesse P.S., but that guy is pretty cool, and I want to be like him someday. So it sounds like the truth is finally coming out. Let's take a look at this. Okay, and play. There we go. Mr. Burger's Burger Reviews. Whoa, well, we can't have that. Anyway, just Daddy's home. No more need to worry, baby, because Daddy's home. Daddy's home. Mother. No, he can't. I can't have this playing, okay? Just keep going. Keep going.
Telling you what to say.
This is what he does, though. For some reason, he thinks this makes sense to play music at the beginning of a burger review. I don't know why.
We are back with Mr. Burgers. It's been about a month since the last one. I felt the need for a spring break, and I have a beer. I'm legally old enough to drink, and this is the 20th episode. And for episode 20, I'm going to start with a little speech. This is for my friends, John, Heather, Jesse, and Katie.
Whoa!
And let's drink.
Okay, so this is a brand new episode he's putting out on a brand new channel using his real name, and he gives me a shout out. This is a bombshell. He mentioned me by name.
This is a Blue Moon. It's a rather common beer. Not an epic beer in WoW terms, because it's pretty easy to find. I guess an epic beer would be some beer crafted by the masters of ninja arts, where they put in 73,000
And see, he's copying my hand movements the way I like to do my reviews.
hops and 12 million Daniel Panabakers and 83,000 burgers, and it comes out perfect beer, but that's for another story. So as you know,
the real Mr. Burgers does not drink beer, so that's a big tip-off right there. Huge tip-off.
Character. I mean, Mr. Burgers is pretty much me, but I'll be randomly saying names like Rachel, and John, Jesse, Phil, Kelly Clarkson. I'm sorry, I have autism. I can't help it.
Whoa. Okay. So not only was that another epic shout-out to me, but for some reason his burger brain broke right there. I don't know what that was.
So as you know, I'm not a breaking character. I mean, Mr. Burgers is pretty much me, but I'll be randomly saying names like Rachel, and John, Jesse, Phil, Kelly Clarkson. I'm sorry, I have autism. I can't help it.
And he flicked off the camera for some reason.
This orange slice is supposed to add something to the beer. The beer is sweet enough as it is. I'll eat the orange on its own.
Terrifying. This is actually starting to scare me a little bit.
And that's my fruit for the day. All the fiber you need in half an orange slice. Well, not really, but I like to eat fruit.
Well, the more you eat, the more you chew. Everybody knows that.
Have to say that beer was really good. Blue Moon was not too bitter and went down nice and easy.
This is not a burger review. Let's get to the burger, Mr. quote-unquote burgers.
I guess sometimes, I like beer. I'm not a beer expert. I'm Mr. Burgers. Mr. Burgers enjoys beer. Beer and burgers work well together. I like to be a satire. I guess I like to be a satire of a wine taster.
You know what? I'm going to address something in the chat room right now. I was going to ignore it because I know it's just a troll, but they're right. Here's what's going on. Genuine Ostrich. Maybe he's not a troll. Maybe he means this. I hope maybe he hasn't left yet. He says, this is boring. People actually pay money to watch Pod Awful TV. Yes, they do. And they will pay money to watch the second half of this very episode. I'm going to go wash my hair, says Genuine Ostrich. I agree with you, okay? I 100% agree with you. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to skip ahead to the main event here. Let's just call the fake Mr. Burgers. Let's call Doug. Okay, that's what we really want to do here. I'm with you. I'm not into this episode tonight. I'm a little bit out of it. I've been very sick. The equipment isn't working right. I'm on your side, okay? I'm hearing you. Let's just do it. Let's go to the next bit. So I have his phone number here, and I have his phone number because he posted a video to his YouTube channel where he is paying his Sprint bill and for some reason recording it and uploading it to YouTube. So I'm just going to take his phone number here. I'm not going to read it out, even though he doxed himself. Okay, we're going to do those numbers. Now let's go to the next three numbers, which is All right. And again, I'm not trying to dox the guy here, so please, nobody else call him. I just need to know what's going on inside his brain. Okay. Oops, no, that wasn't right. Let's do that one again. There we go. Okay, let's call. This is real. I'm going to try to call Mr. Burgers live on the show right now. He might not answer. Who knows? Thank you for the suggestion, Genuine Ostrich. And ringing. We'll leave a message if we can't get him. We'll try again later. Ooh, well, he didn't post another video of him paying his bill, so it's possible that he hasn't paid his bill for this month. That was actually 2 months ago. Maybe he hasn't paid the bill in a while. I actually think I have another phone number for him. Let me just check and see if this other phone number is different. There's more than one. Yeah, I want to visit the page. Jesus Christ, Facebook. Can you go to it already? No, that's that is his phone number. So he's actually posting his phone number publicly in a lot of places. Now, he could be watching right now, avoiding the call. Let's call one more time in case he was doing a little call screen test there. Just in case. It wasn't an immediate hang-up, so I'm a little suspicious, but no voicemail. Something strange is going on here. Come on, Doug. Just pick up the phone. We can settle the score right now. We don't have to go through this whole rigmarole. Wow. Okay. All right, he's avoiding me. Clearly, he's avoiding me. We'll try again in just a bit. If you want to try to call him yourself, I can't stop you, and you know how to find his number. He doxed himself. I don't know. His phone number's out there, man. This is a very long video. Let's see if we can't skip ahead to a burger review at some point, maybe. Hey, there we go. All right, let's see what's going on here. Oh. Okay, well, that's how he chooses to eat. Okay, he's just pouring ketchup. I mean, Jesus Christ. So this is his big admittance that he's stealing from me, and this is all it is. Let's go to the next video on this channel. This is called Fake Mr. Burger's Meltdown Strawberry Milk at Krispy Kreme. Okay, so apparently he has some sort of meltdown. Oh my God.
I am Mr. Burgers, formerly Mr. Burgers, now the ultimate Sperglord, always been the ultimate Sperglord. This is milk.
He says the ultimate Sperglord. Now that I'll give him. He has that title. He can have that title all day long. I don't mind him keeping that one. I don't need it.
Rosa Brothers Farms. Not retards can actually read. Read this, you fucking retards. I mean, it's backwards. You can't read things backwards because you're all fucking retards except for me.
Everyone's a retard except for me, he says.
Used to be Berkeley Farms, but Berkeley is gone, it's now Rosa Brothers. I'm gonna drink it and review it, and very few people will see this. Maybe some 4chan loser will tag it and post it on your little obscure forums so you can make fun of me. Get over it, I'm better than you fucking losers.
Okay, and he's downing the entire bottle. Just drinking it all at once. Ooh, and you can tell he's got the milk burps. He's now pretending to read the label for some reason as if it might not be milk anymore. And there it goes.
Well, in terms of the taste, it's better than the stuff they have at Safeway. But in terms of health, it's extra sugar added. So if you want to get healthy milk, strawberry milk, go to Safeway. If you want to get a milk here, Rosa Brothers is good. It's $2.95, but it's a lot of sugar. Not very much protein for milk. It's 11 grams of protein for 320 calories. A lot of added sugars. Anyway, I'm eating donuts. Ariana Grande, fucking bitch. I'm better than you. Get over it. Fuck me, silly fellas. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. You're all bet. Get over it. Fucking piece.
Okay, that took a bit of a turn. Hang on a second. By the way, that's not my audio going out weirdly only into the left channel. That is Doug's audio doing that. So let's take a listen again. There was something about Ariana Grande in there all of a sudden. I'm not sure. Maybe he was just trying to order a grande strawberry milk. Maybe I misheard. Let's take a listen.
A lot of added sugars. Anyway, I'm eating donuts. Ariana Grande, fucking bitch. I'm better than you. Get over it. Fuck me, silly fellas. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. You're all bet. Get over it. Fucking piece of shit.
Okay. All right. Well, cool. Yeah. All right. Great video. Can't go wrong with whatever the fuck that was. Fake Mr. Burger's meltdown. There you go. After being exposed as the fake Mr. Burgers, I go into a series of meltdowns. Jesse P.S. is the real Mr. Burgers. I've been using a combination of optical illusions, Photoshop, and deep faking, so it's exactly what we said, to fool people into thinking that he's actually me. And obviously that hasn't worked, but that is what he's been attempting, and now he's going into some sort of manic meltdown. Now we know why. He is manic. He has a mania.
It's the end of Mr. Burgers and the beginning of the ultimate Sperglord. I have a lot of 4chan faggots, neo-Nazis, and Asians that hate whites on my channel. I've cleansed them all off. I have one thing. Kill yourself, fucking faggot. Get raped, nigger hater.
Whoa, okay. Now, there's a lot to unpack from all of that. Okay, so he's mad that racist, bigoted people follow his channel. All right, I can get on board with that. That's fine, I suppose. But it seems to me that if you don't like people, I mean, I don't know if I've ever... I don't know if I've ever heard the term N-word hater before. You know? Hater seems a little odd to me because, correct me if I'm wrong, by the way, it seems to me that if you are saying that it's bad to hate N-words, you would not be calling them N-words. And that if, homophobic, you're calling people the F, you're telling people to get raped. And remember, this is what Doug's claim to fame is. Doug believes that he is the man who started the get raped meme when it comes to Maddox and Dick Masterson. He believes he's the cause behind their entire rift.
This is the end of Mr. Burgers and the beginning of the ultimate Sperglord.
So he's actually claiming that he's no longer going to be Mr. Burgers anymore. He's not trying to steal from me. It's the end of Mr. Burgers. It's the beginning of the ultimate Sperglord.
I have a lot of 4chan faggots, neo-Nazis, and Asians that hate whites on my channel. I've cleansed them all off. I have one thing. Kill yourself, fucking faggot. Get raped, nigger hater.
Okay. Again, a series of words I've never heard before in my life. Very strange. We got one more video here. Now, what is this one called? This one is Fake Mr. Burgers Meltdown 3 Final Justice. And the description just says, F it. So who knows what goes on in this? Let's see.
Wires were crossed. Wires are crossed. Wires are crossed. Now John Stephen is in Mexico. I'm sorry, Mommy. I broke it. I have Asperger's. I can't help it.
Ooh. What causes a man to become this? How does that happen? How do we go from just a nice little boy with his dad reviewing burgers to this? Well, we've had a few of our piranhas out there. A few of the cult members have been digging up the dirt to find out. So they headed over to many different sources. Big thanks to Elizabeth for really getting this conversation started. Elizabeth found Mr. Fake Burger's Reddit account. And on there, he goes by the name Jessrond. Now, I don't know where that comes from. I guess that's some sort of play on my name again. But if you look at the different posts he's been making on Reddit, it sort of starts to paint a picture of where his mind is at when it comes to all this stuff. Let's take a look at this. If I can, is this seriously as much as it will zoom in on this? Please, there we go. Okay, so there's some interesting things going on here. You can see Mr. Burger's official burger review. He actually posted my burger review on here. And if you look, there's no burger reviews before mine. This is his actual account. This is real. He says someone should dox Maddox. This is from a month ago. How to fix the Libertarian Party. I mean, I don't know what any of this shit is, you know? Decomposing pumpkins, what to do with tiny face pumpkins. Who knows what the fuck that means? Jesse name meaning, he asks on there, is a girl's name Jesse? So I guess he was trying to find out if my name was actually a girl's name so he could make fun of me. That didn't work out for him. So then he posts my burger review a month ago. First burger review he's ever posted. And then after that, he follows it up with one of his burger reviews saying official Mr. Burger's video from January 2014, Smash Burger. So he starts claiming that after my whole thing. Now, this is where it gets particularly interesting, okay? He asks Reddit on Out of the Loop, what does VV mean in the beginning of YouTube usernames? Now, I've noticed before that quite a few of our viewers seem to have VV at the beginning of their usernames in the chat room. So I don't know if that has something to do with it. I think it means virtual violence, but very interesting thing that he's asking them all of a sudden. He says, am I shadow banned? Do people actually believe Jesse PS is the real Mr. Burgers? Best way to deal with an imitator, he asks r/YouTube. Need help removing an imitator, he sends to r/YouTube. By the way, both of these were immediately removed by the subreddit. Then he goes to the podawful subreddit and says, you suck. Now, I haven't actually taken a look at this yet. Let's see what this says. So he's, Jesus Christ, what is this, a site for ants? You suck. Your desperate attempts to imitate me and brigade me are pathetic, and then you insist my name is Doug, he says. Someone responds, oh, it's Operative. So it's that guy Operative we're going to talk to in the second show tonight. Hey, Doug, you suck for stealing content. And then, look at this, Doug reported the comment. That's I'm the moderator here, so I can see this. This has been reported by Doug. I'm going to go ahead and approve that comment. There we go. And Doug responds, you are a stalker and a retard. Somebody else says, Doug, you are an imposter and a fraud. Get bent. Then Doug responds, making a throwaway just brigade. And the person says, LOL, okay. So, I mean, not even really any play on here. Most of his Reddit stuff was just removed right away. They just didn't even want him on Reddit. And who can blame anybody for something like that? What the hell? Oh, my God. Okay, this is obviously too tiny to use. I am not in the mood for this show tonight. Okay, so this is what has led him down this path, I suppose, to suddenly revealing the truth about himself, to becoming the ultimate Sperglord rather than Mr. Burgers. People started posting all sorts of stuff. His website, which is apparently a Maddox website ripoff at jesseradin.com. What else do we have here? People are posting screenshots of his Reddit posts, his video gaming stuff. Apparently, he made something about his own nation state of the nation state of Jessrond. Here's one. He's got an article. He wrote an article on the art of reverse trolling. Oh my God! Wait a second. It's not. This service is unavailable. Well, that sucks. I've got a screenshot here. Luckily, though, Muhammad Ali saved us a screenshot here. I'll read you a screenshot from it. He said this is part of his article on what he calls reverse trolling. He says, the second style of reverse trolling is more difficult because it's less likely they are actually trolling. Simply, if someone says something that personally offends or upsets you and challenges your worldview, you write them off as a troll so you don't have to listen to anything they said. This style of reverse trolling is more defensive than offensive and less effective in the cyber battlefield. So there he is admitting that what he's doing to me by calling me a troll and saying I'm brigading, that's reverse troll. He's just trolling us. We've got the proof right here. We've got Facebook pages for a fake band he set up called Coherent Comet. His Instagram account, which I already knew of his Instagram. His Plenty of Fish review. This is not his Plenty of Fish account. Instead, this is a review he did on the website Plenty of Fish, where he says, dating sites are never going to be good, or maybe I get out of what I put in or something, but Plenty of Fish is one of the worst in both response rate, male messaging female, and the quality/intelligence of the people who actually do respond. I saw one of the most beautiful women I've ever seen there. No response, of course. The few times I got a response, the answers were boring, mostly one-word responses with poor grammar and spelling. Don't waste your time on this worthless site. So this is if you ever wondered, who's the person who would leave a review for a website like Plenty of Fish? We now have our answer. It's the ultimate Sperglord himself, Doug Ass Burgers. Here's one where he's asking people that it says, I'm 34 years old and no career yet. Am I too late to start? He's asking people if he's too late to start making something of himself. People are like this one. I've seen this already, so this isn't going to have the same impact for me. But here's a song that he made. It's called Thunder and Rain.
I am the thunder and you are the rain. Nothing left to explain here. I am the thunder and you are the rain. Nothing left to explain here. Let your rain showers fall upon me, fall upon me. Let your rain showers fall upon me, fall upon me. No umbrella, no umbrella, no umbrella, no umbrella. Yeah, 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 yeah.
And you might think he's joking when he does that. He is not. That is a serious song he wrote. Okay? He wants to make a band called Coherent Comet. You know what? Actually, that is still pretty funny. By the way, he's a prolific author. He's written many books. And one of the books he wrote has a very interesting... You know what? I'm going to save the books. I think the books is a whole rabbit hole of its own. Let's save the... One day we'll bring back the Pod Awful Book Club and we'll dive into his Amazon account. He's written many books, and one of them in particular has struck up a certain interest in me. And it kind of proves something about the goons. We'll just say that much. There's a Mr. Burger's Reddit. Let's see. There's a Mr. Burger's subreddit. And I'm looking at it here. It says Mr. Burgers has been created. Then the next post is a Mr. Burgers is creating burger reviews Patreon. Then there's one where he says, "Hey, dickheads." So I guess he's addressing the dickheads from the Dick Show. And then somebody else posted my video and said, "My favorite Mr. Burgers review." And the only comment on it is it says, "Also, look out for that fake Mr. Asperger's. What a goon." Okay, so a very jumping subreddit for the fake Mr. Burgers. All well and good, all nice things. Let's try to give him a call one more time. You know, I mean, and then I've got, by the way, we're going to end this. I'm going to release a video publicly live during the show tonight that's going to prove that I am the original Mr. Burgers, undoubtedly. Let's call him one more time, see if he answers. You never know. That Dear God magic. And then we'll release a new video. And not a brand new Mr. Burgers, an old Mr. Burgers video that I'm re-releasing. First time in years. Calling Mr. Burgers on the burger line. Burger to burger. Hello, operator, burger to burger. Sounds like a Daddy's Home ripoff. The song he was singing? Yeah, you're right. That did sound a little bit like Daddy's Home. I think you're right. Okay. All right. There you go. So he's not going to answer. I think he is screening the calls. That's just my personal opinion. I got no proof of that. But where's the voicemail? Why doesn't he have a voicemail? Seems a little strange to me. Is there anything about that? I've got his monthly statement here from Sprint. Let's see what it says. Does it say he doesn't have a voicemail? Everything data, 450 anytime minutes included. Premium data add-on charge. Ooh, boy. His bill, $177.44. That's what he's paying a month. Oh, he had a late payment, though. It was $4. There it is. Late payment, he ain't paying his bills on time. I think that's what's going on here. So that might be the reason he's not answering. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I have here for you the absolute proof that I am the original Mr. Burgers. You cannot deny this, okay? It is impossible to deny because what I'm about to show you, this is incredible. This has never been done before. What I'm about to show you is the first Mr. Burgers review of all time. This review was recorded in early 2003. Believe it or not. This is actually recorded on a video cam, a steady cam I had, a little camcorder that I used to have. And it was not released until YouTube came out back, I think it was 2006. I started doing stuff on YouTube. Now, I have files on my computer still dating all the way back to 2012 with a creation date on them. I can prove that. Now, that's what he was trying to call me out for in that video at the beginning of the show. But this video, although unfortunately, this is a copy of a copy. I mean, we're talking hard drive to hard drive. This video, I can't prove that this one's from 2003. It's just the nature of the technology. I'm sorry. But I can at least show you I've got videos from all the way back to 2012. And this is the original Mr. Burgers review. I'm going to play this for you, and then I'm going to immediately release it to YouTube for everybody to see. There's no disputing it. We'll finally have the answer out there. Before I do that, though, before I play that for you, I do want to say, right after this, we're going to go into a Pod well, I was going to say a pod after show. Really, it's just going to be a premium episode. It's Wednesday night. We usually do our Wednesday show in the Pizza Fund over at podawful.pizza. So if you'd like to tune into that, it's going to be in the $12 level and up. We're going to talk to AWPerative, who apparently was a former friend of Mr. Burgers, knows everything about the guy. He's got all the fucking delicious info on him, can answer any question I've got about him, can maybe even help us get in contact with him since the phone line we were using tonight wasn't working. We'll see what happens. It's impossible to tell for sure. But we will be doing that in the $12 level of the Pizza Fund. You can join the Pizza Fund. It's the only way we do things here. We don't use ads or sponsors or any kind of that garbage. We don't use Patreon or anything. We built our own podawful.pizza, many levels to choose from, starting at just $1. You can do that over at podawful.pizza.
podawful.pizza.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, that's, again, podawful.pizza if you want to see that episode tonight. It also includes the entire archive of shows. This past week, last week, while I was sick, is the 10-year anniversary of Pod Awful. So we've got shows dating back years and years and years in the archive. You get immediate access to those as well. This is it. I mean, you're talking about years and years and years ago. This is 2003, the very first Mr. Burgers review, including absolute proof of older videos at the very end. Let's take a look at this. You're going to love this. It's crazy.
Hello there. This is the inaugural episode of Mr. Burgers. I'm Mr. Burgers, and on this show, I will be reviewing hamburgers and cheeseburgers and maybe some other things. And so obviously, I thought the best way to start was to start with McDonald's, which is classic, that over 6 billion served. Not one more, not one less, actually. But anyway, I thought I would have the Quarter Pounder with cheese. It's a classic. And I'm going to open it up now. And the Quarter Pounder with cheese, they talk about this in the movie Pulp Fiction. Apparently, in Europe, they call it a Royale with cheese. So this is a Royale with cheeseburger, and let's dig in. Wow. Okay. Yeah. Hey, Dad. Hey, Dad. What did you say I should rate it out of 10? Okay, so my dad said I should do a rating out of 10 on these. So, I'd give this burger a 5 out of 10. It's really dry, and it's not very good, but hey, it's McDonald's. So, anyway, I'm a professional reviewer. I'm Mr. Burgers. I hope you tune in again soon. Thanks. Well, here you go. This is not a screenshot. This is right here on my computer screen. There's the date, 2013, 2012. I've got even older videos. So as you can see, Doug Burger, Douglas Burger, Jesse Radin, whatever he wants to call himself, he's not the real Mr. Burgers. I am. I was always the original Mr. Burger. Here you go, right here. Just opened up that file. There you go, under user Jesse. That's my real name. And as you can see, 2013. Guess I'm the real Mr. Burgers. Idiots.
Wow. Damning evidence. Have you ever seen anything that proves something more clearly than that? Your move, Doug. Be seeing ya once I've got that info from AWPerative. your former best friend. And don't think trying to be the ultimate Sperglord is going to get you out of this one. I'll see you guys in the Pizza Fund, hopefully. $12 level and up. Podawful.pizza. And until next time, have an awful day.
Head over to podawful.com/iTunes and subscribe to us on iTunes. We're live every Sunday, Wednesday, and Friday, 8 p.m. Eastern at podawful.tv. Love the show? Keep it going by donating to the Pizza Fund. podawful.com/support. And anything else you need is at podawful.com.